I was watching Ariana and Zach, uh, the her friend, the podcast interview that they had.
Okay, we'll move on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be super fun.
Cool. The stars, they align, baby.
Stars they align.
They did.
Ah,
They did. I feel like we've covered a lot.
as Chris Martin said.
Can you do a tarot card reading for me?
Oh my God, I wish I brought them.
Yeah, what is What are you just walking around set looking to do readings
Every
for people?
day. No, they come to me.
Oh, interesting.
They come to me.
You are a witch?
I am indeed. The witchiest witch. Something happened recently that I actually couldn't wrap my head around. I need to remember it.
I mean, to be fair, you couldn't wrap your head around it, so.
It was the witchiest thing. Yeah, I couldn't, and I didn't. I forgot it.
Clearly, you just have to keep
Wait, there
going.
was something really witchy. Oh, Jim Carrey's birthday.
Zach sang. Well, you saw that part of the interview, and it instantly kind of put me in a sadness, because I remember years ago, prior to the pandemic being in full effect in the year of 2020, I was telling people that I was a witch. I was also doing tarot readings. I was very connected to Source. I still am very connected to Source. But there was there was kind of rejection from my family because they're religious, and to hear Ariana say that, and to know that I enjoy music, and I've been receiving signs that to make my music, sometimes it's been difficult to understand whether it's been difficult to understand the balance between my gifts as a medium and also creating music, because I've realized that so many of the things that I wanted to create, they have been guidance for something that hasn't manifested yet. Like her song in Imperfection or something like that, Imperfect. I was writing a song. Well, I just wrote the title, Imperfectly Imperfect. Yeah, imperfectly perfect, meaning that you are everybody is imperfect to their belief, to some belief of themselves. They're imperfect, but every imperfection is perfect. But anyway, it saddened me because to hear her say, she's a witch, be called a witch and like be accepted like that, and for me to have done the same thing, and to for people, to my family members mostly, to kind of have a rejective spirit towards that, it kind of is saddening, but not everybody understands spiritualism, spirit being what we truly are at our truest essence is spirit. When people say spirit and God the same, and so now I want to say that I'm very grateful for Ariana to have that type of support, that people that support her, and most people that aren't, or that are non-black, like I think that the African American community often looks at people who identify as being witchy or spiritual as cuckoo, or they would that now I will say that my family has kind of come to a more understanding awareness of who I am. I think at that time also I was trying to figure out who I was, but I am grateful that Ariana has people that truly support her, and it's Ariana Grande. I think that even with her song "God Is a Woman," she has And granted, I think that song was for Camila Cabello first. And I think when you sing songs like that, you have to have some type of awareness of what it means for you. And it means something very significant when I hear it. But just to hear her speak about being, witchy or a witch, it's kind of like, yes, girl, like yes, and it's inspiring, but it's saddening because I already was saying these things about myself, and it was difficult to find people that truly understood the things that I said about myself in that way, like to be accepted in that way. And I think what truly kind of bridged the gap from me starting a music career was also knowing that when we use certain words, they can manifest our reality. And with that knowing, I was just afraid to say the wrong thing and manifest something unwanted. And there are so many possibilities that can happen when we are manifesting and we don't, it made something, the universe for some people can be, knowing that it's so big and knowing who you truly are, it can be scary. And I say that I heard like with a grain of salt, take that with a grain of salt or something like that. I'm not sure what that analogy is that I was thinking about, but I think about word choice and how we can manifest our reality. Like that's just the biggest part of it. But hearing her say that kind of put in perspective that you kind of have to build your tribe a little bit, I guess you can say. You know how some people say that, like even with Lil Nas X having such great music, I don't know why he thought that. He recently made a post about how he felt as if his music wasn't as good or something like that. I can't remember for verbatim what it was. And I remember even SZA commented under it. And her most recent song, Saturn, oh my goodness, I enjoy that song so much because it's so real. I feel like even when she wrote that song and when in the song and whenever I hate you, I do. That Hate You song is what she wrote. That song is so real, but when you realize who you truly are and how you send certain vibrations out into the world, I heard like ripple effect or like it's kind of like when you say things about yourself, because and I'll say this because I think it's important. I think that it is a teachable experience. Who we are at our true essence is spirit, and our true experience as spiritual beings having this human experience is so that God or spirit can experience itself. So and that's where this whole idea of self-experiencing itself, like you, the great I am, you are everything. Everything is you. And so that's why you want to you want to, or not take, you want to use things and help things with care. I keep saying like certain words. And that's what I'm saying like when you use certain words, they can manifest. And that's why it's important to be kind and be loving. But when you experience the knowing that you are everything, it doesn't mean that receiving, when you receive yourself, what if you're receiving a version of yourself that is of a not so light-hearted version of yourself, or or someone that just hasn't done enough healing? What have you experienced that person? So, with that being said, it's kind of like I've realized that every person deserves unconditional love so that they can be helped or guided to the version of their self in alignment with unconditional love, if that makes sense. But you also have to be in alignment enough to know that you can have those sassy songs that truly make you joyful. And that's why I think that Pharrell has those songs. Makes me happy. Na, 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 na. Joy, 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 joy. Also, I've noticed like a raspiness with my voice, like a raspiness when I sing. And I question, was it was it a vocal injury? But then I was thinking, well, I hadn't talked to people in a while in the year of 2020, 2021, and some of 2022 as well. My talking with people wasn't a lot because I was struggling with I was struggling with communicating with people and not manifesting something negative because I was in a place of, I was in a vibration of fear of what I could manifest by speaking it. And then I realized that fear's an illusion. This guy once said that he put it in words and it made so much sense. He said, false evidence appearing real. That was the words. And I was like, wow. But when you make a song like that SZA song, if you want to know if I hate you, I do. So when you send like that type of manifestation out, it's like, that phrase, like you're pointing a finger at someone, five are pointing back at you. When you're saying that to the universe, you're actually receiving what you're saying. And so for me to understand that, I said, I don't want to create music and say the wrong thing to have, that type of manifestation pointing back at me, or to experience that, to experience your reflection. But anyway, I've gotten to a place where I've realized that everything that I don't learn in this lifetime, I'm going to have to learn in the next lifetime. And the next lifetime after that. And the next lifetime after that. And if you don't believe those things, that's okay. But I do. But as I was saying about my voice being raspy, kind of, I just noticed with some things I sing, like there's voice cracks. But I used to sing in a choir and sing an opera workshop in college, but that's been almost a decade ago. And so I think that it has been time for me to experience what my voice is now and do some singing. Of course, I do my little raps every now and then, but I noticed that I have been sometimes rushing through them versus actually taking time and writing something that is like really thought out. I like to kind of write raps that are structured in a way that people think like, oh shit, like, the Gorilla song, yeah, Glow. No, yeah, Glow. I had just thought of like this line, because I got Savage, right? But I really like 1 Milli by Paco Rabanne. So I was like, Savage on Savage. Savage on Savage. It was like Savage on Savage. I sprayed it. Oh, shit. Hold on. I do that often when I be like scooting on the bed. When I be like scooting the bed back and forth in the under part of it. Anyway, it slid off. And then the spring hit fell down. But I fixed it. I said Savage on Savage. I be smelling like Savage on Savage. I be smelling good, yo. But I was gonna change the words to yeah, bitch. Savage on Savage. But I thought of the other line, Paco, like 1 milli, Paco 1 milli. Y'all know I smell good. It's something like that. I don't know. I thought of some really clever lyrics, but a lot of times I just be thinking about lyrics and things like that. Y'all probably know by now that Nicki Minaj is an inspiration as a rapper. And I think that when you think about having bars that are to that level of greatness, you have to kind of think out what your bars are going to be. And I think a lot of times when you're fearful of being so great, you kind of like hold back in a way, or you kind of rush things. So I've been trying to take my time and write things that are very meaningful, like they mean something. I think what also had me in a rush is that, like, when people are trying to get out of the mud, I guess you can say, when they're trying to get out of the mud, they are writing things to make a bag. And I want to write things that, like, when I listen to them again, I say, wow, that was clever that I said that. That was clever. And I enjoy it. So I reached out to a friend who has who records music, but he's working 2 jobs. So I've just been trying to figure out, is this my actual path to make music or to be a medium? Because I'm often, I wouldn't say burdened with like my with the gift of like receiving clairsentience, claircognizance, and all of these clairs, because it's a part of who I am. So it's not a burden, it's a gift. But I kind of struggled with knowing whether that was my path or mediumship was my path. But seeing Ariana, with Zach saying that she's witchy and she does tarot readings, I was like, wow. And I was going to pick tarot cards back up, and then I saw the preview for the movie Tarot or something like that, because I was going to make a video about how tarot isn't what you think it is, because a lot of people think that it's negative. But anyway, that's another video for another day. I wanted to, there's probably another video that I'll make. I don't want to put it in this video. I'll speak about it in my video, but as I'm editing, I'm gonna remember what I'm talking about. There's this other guy, and I think I'll write a rap to it to end out the video, and hopefully you will enjoy it. And if I think about something else that I'll need to put in this video about, like, I probably should allow y'all to listen to the raspiness in my voice. Like, as I'm talking, I'm not noticing it, but I notice sometimes when I sing certain things, I notice it. But I always enjoy singing like I'm opera singing. Those aren't even words, but I was singing it, girl, singing it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do a rap verse to this guy on TikTok that I saw that's a rapper, and then I actually sing something where I notice my voice is like raspy and things like that. But at the same time, if it's not there, I'm not mad at it. Maybe it's just that, my voice is changing because I am, getting wiser. I'm getting wiser. At least I'm aging well. My mother told me I've been lying to myself. I'm thankful. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the boy who has everything? Treasures and children. How many caverns can one cavern hold? Looking around, you would think, sure, he's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's this, who, what's this galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. Flipping your fins, you won't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, walking along on those. What's that word again? Feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I spend a day out on the sand? People live and understand when they don't reprimand their sons. Bright young men, ready to swim, ready to stand. I wanna know what the people know. I wanna see them dancing, walking along on those. What's that word again? Street. I know that I am like just twisting the words and all of that up, but out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world. I wanted to do some what they call that thing. I used to know I was going not arpeggio. What is it called? When you go in between, I keep thinking of the instrumental term, which is like a trill, but to go to the sing in between the notes, like to, you know. Out of that world. What is that called? When you world vibrato. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the rap things. You can kind of hear. I'm sorry, but I gotta do this part first. You can kind of hear the raspiness when I'm up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. But again, this is kind of like, I don't know if you consider this like a head voice and if I'm singing in the right placement. And when I say right placement, I don't know if I'm up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world. But it sounds okay there. Who knows? But yeah, I think I need to acknowledge the vocals that are going on in the bridge underwater. Cause yo, Jacob Collier, he did his thing with that. And then we can get into the rap thing.
It was like, oh, like, oh, but then it cuts short. It goes, oh.
Over troubled water. Oh my God.
Yeah. I will lay me down. That was my run.
I will lay me down.
Yeah.
I will lay me down. This is so crazy. I don't record like this with anyone else. I love it so much. It like makes so much sense though. Lay me down. Oh my gosh. Lay me down. I hate you.
Lay me.
This one I think it can't get crazier. I'm like, lay me down.
Lay me down.
This is what Jacob does. This is what he makes singers do. It's crazy.
You're the one person in the world who could do this.
He's making us work hard.
Walk in the room, make big men quiet. Yeah, I know your secret, big man, try it. I walk in my truth, so you better come apply it. Calling me a batty man, you really wanna riot? It's men like that who get me mad. Piping a chick, but wanting a dad. Looking down at others while calling them a fag. Hiding in the closet like a washed out bag. Now they know that I'm quick with a headshot. Got the game on lock like a dreadlock. Man, I smoke them out like a sesh spot. Had you T-pack tight like a deadlock. I repeat that the king here is reigning. No king console for complaining. I am the handler, who needs training? I'ma bleach this game cause I'm staying in.
So you heard that guy's verse, right? If I can find the instrumental, then I'll rap it. I'll rap like what I was thinking on the instrumental. But you hear where the bum 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 when it speeds up, bum 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 bum. Okay, so he said something about Batty Boy, and I was instantly thinking, call me Batty Boy. I got the hot sauce. I split his whole block, knock his top off. Like, that's the instant line that I thought about, right? And so that line in itself, thinking about hot sauce, is like Beyonce when she was swinging the bag, when she said, I got hot sauce in my bag, swing, like that. So I was like, call me Batty Boy. I got the hot sauce. I'll spin the whole block, knock his top off. Like Batty Boy, like Batty Boy. If you don't know what that means, I think it is a slang term for men who are flamboyant or gay in UK. I just know that I've heard people from the UK say that. Is that also what they use in Jamaica, or is it something different? Anyway, call me Batty Boy. I got the hot sauce. I spin the whole block, knock his top off. And then I was thinking, Scotch Bonnet and Trump, or knock his top off. Got the chopper in the back. Get my rocks off. Like Chopper, like Chopper, or Scotch Bonnet. I don't know. I had put my ancestors were saying something about Scotch Bonnet one time, so that's why I just thought about Scotch Bonnet. Scotch Bonnet, hot sauce, like. But anyway, I got the chopper in the back. Got the chopper in the back. Get his rocks off. I don't know if I really kind of like that, but anyway, it's just something that I thought about real quick, But I like that first line. Call me Batty Boy. I got the hot sauce. I'll spin the whole block, knock his top off. Chopper in the back. So I think of something, but I like where it's going so far. You probably didn't know, but Queen is like my... So you know how some people have like an alter ego? It's just my rap name. Queen. Kwing. I feel like and know that for me it means like feminine and masculine, royalty, together, king and queen, queen, wagwan, and yeah, queen. I was thinking about spin the whole block, knock his top off. Then I was thinking, I'm Roman in real life, they mini me's. I could rap a full verse soliloquy, or I could say I could rap a full verse in soliloquy. I can rap a full verse soliloquy. They wanna be me. Oh, no, not that. Call me Patty Boy, I got the hot sauce. Let's spin the whole block, knock his top off. You know that. Knock his top off. I'm the Roman in real life. They mini me's. I could rap a full verse, soliloquy. Call me Batty Boy, I got the hot sauce. I spin the whole block, knock his top off. Chopping in the back, it's getting hot now. I'm the queen to the game, who my ops now? It will never be none. Competition, it ain't never been none. Oh, no. Competition, I already been one. Opposition, they should know it's a big dud. Is that what I wrote? Anyway.
Batty man, you really wanna riot? Men like that who get mad. Pipe in a chick, but one in a dad. Looking down at others while calling them a fag. Hiding in the closet like a washed out bag.
Call me Batty Boy, I got the hot sauce. I spin the whole block, knock the top off. Chopping in the back, it's getting hot now. I'm the queen to the game, who my eyes now? It will never be none. Competition, I already been done. I already been done. Hold on, let's try it one more time. Call me Batty Boy, I got the hot sauce. I'll spin the whole block, knock the top off. Chopping in the bag, it's getting hot now. I'm the queen to the game, who my eyes now? It will never be none. Competition, I already been one. I already been done. I was trying to say opposition. It's a big dud. I don't know if I really like that line, but the rest of it is like bon appetit. Bon appetit, okay? Call me Batty Boy, I got the hot sauce. I spin the whole block, knock the top off. Chopping in the back, it's getting hot now. I'm the queen to the game, who my ops now? It will never be none. Competition, I already been one. Like one. That number 2 spot, tell them they can have fun. I write my own raps. That's why I've been one. W-O-N. Call me Batty Boy, I got the hot sauce. I'll spin the whole
make big men quiet. Yeah, I know your secret, big man try it. I walk in my truth, so you better come apply it. Calling me a batty man, you really wanna riot? It's men like that who get me mad. Pipe in a chick, but one in a dad. Looking down at others while calling them a fag. Hiding in the closet like a washed out bag.
Call me Batty Boy, I got the hot sauce. I'll spin the whole block, knock the top off. Chopping in the back, it's getting hot now. I'm the queen to the game, who my eyes now? It will never be none. Competition, I already been one. That number 2 spot, tell them they can have fun. I write my own raps, that's why I been one. That's as good as it's gonna get for right now, okay? I got another video to record, okay?
Walk in the room, make big men quiet. Yeah, I know your secret, big man try it. I walk in my truth, so you better come apply it. Calling me a batty man, you really wanna riot? It's men like that who get me mad. Pipe in a chick, but one in a dad. Looking down at others while calling them a fag. Hiding in the closet like a washed out bag. Now they know that I'm quick with a headshot. Got the game on lock like a dreadlock. Man, I smoke them out like a sesh spot. Had you T-pack tight like a deadlock. I repeat that the king here is reigning. No king console for